Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Ms. Tehreem's class. I hope that all my students are staying home and staying safe. Believe me that I miss you guys so much and I can't wait to meet you guys once again. But till then, let's learn and let's grow through this channel. Today's topic is about parts of speech. But before understanding what are parts of speech, let's understand what is speech. Speech is basically the language that we are speaking, the way we are trying to express ourselves, the words that we are using to construct our sentences in a more structured form. So this is basically speech. In a simpler manner, speech is the way we are talking to each other and the way we are making ourselves understand to others. Okay, so let's see what are the parts of speech.
Parts of speech. Now there are basically 8 parts of speech, starting from noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, preposition, conjunction and interjection. They act like building blocks when we are constructing sentences. Now while speaking, reading or writing a sentence, you might find some of these in a sentence, sometimes a lot of these in a sentence or all of these in a sentence. But it's not necessary to have all the parts of a speech when we are composing a sentence.
So nouns are name of a person, place, animal or thing. Nouns can be singular or plural. For example, 1 apple or 2 apples. Similarly, nouns can be common or proper. There are some other types of noun as well, but we will discuss them in more detail in some other video. So coming to the next part of speech, the second one is...
So we just learned that nouns are name of a person, place, animal or thing. So do you think maybe an elephant is a noun? Yes, because an elephant is an animal. This is why elephant is also a noun. So do you think maybe Mr. Elfie is a noun? Yes, because Mr. Elfie is a toy and toys are things, and we just learned that nouns are name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay, so yes, congratulations Mr. Elfie, you are a noun.
The second part of speech is verb. Now verbs are action words. That means a verb is a word that shows action. For example, in the first picture, the baby sleeps peacefully. Now the action of the baby is sleeping. So sleep is the verb. Similarly, in the second example, a girl is jumping. The action of the girl is jumping. So jumping is a verb. And in the third example, a man ate a burger. Now ate is the second form of verb eat. So this is also an action. We can all do these actions, can't we? We can all pretend to sleep, we can all jump, and we can also act to eat. So all these words are basically action words, as we can all act these words. This is why they are called verbs.
In our class, we usually play Simon Says when we are doing the revision of verb. So like we do what? Simon says, shut your eyes. Simon says, open your eyes. Okay, all these things are actions. So we are doing what? We are acting, and these words shut, open, or stand up, or sit down, or walk, or run. All these words are verb because verb are action words.
The next part of the speech is adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. For example, if you look at the picture over here, there is a rose drawn over here. Now the color red is describing what kind of a rose it is. So the rose is red, and red is adjective. Why? Because it is describing is also describing sunshine, which is a noun. Similarly, over here there is a ring. If you can see over here, there is a ring, and the diamond on the ring is sparkling, it's shining. So all those words that describe any noun are called adjectives.
So you just saw a slide of adjective. Now how would you like to describe this bottle? What do you think is inside the bottle? And what color is it? And how do you think, is it going to be tasty, yummy, refreshing? So let me know what do you think about this in the comments below. Similarly, if I ask you, how do you like to describe Mr. Giraffe? Do you think Mr. Giraffe is cute? Do you think Mr. Giraffe is tall? Do you think Mr. Giraffe is funny? Write your answers in the comments below.
The next part of the speech is adverb. Now, adverbs are words that changes the meaning of verb, adjective, or another adverb. For example, if we see the first picture over here of a girl, the description is telling us that the girl runs quickly. Now, the word runs is a verb because this is an action word, and the word quickly is an adverb because it is telling us how the girl is running. Similarly, in the second picture, the sentence is, this is a very sweet mango. Now, we know that mango is a noun, and the word that describes a noun is an adjective. Now, over here, the word very is telling us how sweet the mango is. So, the word very is adverb. And in the third picture, Peter reads quite clearly. Now, again, if we see the word read, this is an action verb. That means this is a verb. Now, the word clearly is telling us how Peter can read. But over here, this word quite is telling us that he can read pretty fine. So, the word quite is another adverb as it is changing or transforming the meaning of the word clearly. Now, these are the three types of adverbs. Three examples how adverb can transform the meaning of verb, adjective, or another adverb. Pronoun is another part of speech. Pronouns are words that replaces nouns. They help us to avoid repetition. For example, if I keep on repeating my name again and again, it would be quite boring. Miss Tehleen wants a cup of coffee, Miss Tehleen wants to read a book, or Miss Tehleen wants to know the time. I could say, I want to read a book, I want a cup of coffee, or I want to know the time. Similarly, these are some other examples of pronoun. We use she or her for girl. We use he, his, or him for boy. We use it for things or animals or whatever thing we don't know the gender of. Next is preposition. The preposition is a word that tells us the position of a noun with respect to the other noun or pronoun or any other surface. For example, if we see this picture, there are two nouns over here. One is ball and the other one is an animal, raccoon. Now we can say that the raccoon is standing near the ball. Okay, the word near is telling us the exact position of raccoon with respect to this ball. And if we look over here, the raccoon is sitting between two balls. The word between is telling us the position of raccoon over here. So preposition help us to explain the exact position, or we can use this to tell the connection between two nouns. Or we can also tell the position of a pronoun as well. I can say that I am sitting on a sofa, or I am sitting on the bed, okay, or I am lying in the bed.
we just saw a slide of preposition. Now here I have two toys. One is Marshall and the second one is his toy truck, fire brigade truck. Now if Marshall is here, I'll say that Marshall is in his truck. He's sitting in his truck. If he's here, I'll say Marshall is out of his truck, or he is standing next to his truck. Okay? Now if Marshall is standing over here, I'll say Marshall is standing behind his truck. Or maybe if Marshall is standing over here, then I'll say Marshall is in front of his truck. Okay? Now remember, when we are using the word in, we want to make sure that whatever the surface we are talking about, it should have some boundaries. For example, we make some mistakes, or sometimes we do put in wrong preposition when we are talking about a chair. Now remember, if a chair does not have any armrest, then we'll say that the person is sitting the person is sitting on the chair. But if the chair is something like this, it has three boundaries, then we'll say the person is sitting in the chair. Okay, so this is a little tricky one. So I hope that you will keep this in mind next time.
Next part of the speech is conjunctions. Now, conjunctions act as glue because conjunctions join words or sentences together. For example, when I want to tell you that how many fruits I like, I say I like apples, bananas, and oranges. The word and help me to join three words in a series. Similarly, the word because helps me to join two sentences like I was late because I missed my bus, or I wanted to come to the party but my car broke down. So conjunctions help us to join words or sentences. Last part of the speech is interjections. Now interjection is a word that shows strong feelings or emotions. For example, if we look over here, a person accidentally dropped a lot of boxes. So he said, "Oh no!" with an exclamation mark. This punctuation mark shows a strong feeling. Similarly, if we see at this picture, the boy is very happy. He is very excited. So he says, "Hooray! I have passed the exam." And the adult over here is answering, "Wow, that's a really great news." Now you can also use hooray, like when you're going to the picnic, you must be very excited. So you can say, "Hooray, we are going to the picnic." Or if you get hurt, you usually say, "Ouch, that hurts." Okay, so all these words are called interjections that show strong feelings or emotion. Now we are going to learn about articles. Now articles are not basically part of a speech, but they are part of a sentence. Articles are modifiers of noun. They help us to identify the noun, whether the noun is indefinite or definite. We have a, an, and the for articles. Now we use a when the noun is starting with a consonant, and we use an when the noun is starting with a vowel, or we have a vowel sound. But we use the when we have a definite noun. So these are few examples of article. With book we are using a, with orange we are using an, because orange is starting with a vowel. Now remember, this is a very important thing, that we use articles with singular nouns, not plural nouns. This is the end of parts of the speech. I hope by now you have some introductory knowledge of what are parts of the speech. Next we have story time. Now let's see which story we are going to read today. Why we stay home. Susie learns about coronavirus. This is written by Samantha Harris. Harris and Devin Scott. Millie, are you awake? Susie asked. Susie was having a hard time sleeping, so she figured she would see if her older sister was still awake. "I'm now," Millie responded. "What do you want, Susie?" "I was just thinking how happy I am that me, you, Mommy, and Daddy have been staying home together. It's fun," Susie replied. "Yes, it is nice having Mommy and Daddy home with us, Susie," Millie responded. "But we have to make sure that we remember the reason that we are all home right now." "Yes, I know, Millie, because of coronavirus. But what is coronavirus anyway?" asked Susie. Coronavirus is a virus. A virus is a really small germ that you cannot see. There are other kinds of germs too, like bacteria and fungi. Germs are everywhere. Our bodies, chairs we sit on, even the door handle to your favorite ice cream parlor. Some germs are good, some are bad, and some don't really do anything. The coronavirus is a bad germ and it can make some people really sick. Some of the people at greatest risk of getting sick are Grandpa and Grandma and Mr. Jones, our neighbor, whose body has a hard time fighting off germs. So everyone has been staying home to make sure we don't spread coronavirus to them. This is what quarantine means. Some signs that someone is sick with coronavirus are cough, fever, and sore throat. We can do our part by preventing the spread of coronavirus by washing our hands, wearing a mask when we go to the grocery store, and standing 6 feet apart while we wait in line. This is called social distancing. "Oh, I see," says Susie. "But Millie, since we have been at home, I've really missed my friend Alex from school." "I understand, Susie. It can be very hard not to see friends and family that don't live with us. But there are still ways that we can say hello to them. We can video chat them on Mommy's computer, we can call them on the phone, and we can also send them messages to check on them." Some people do not have mommies and daddies or even sisters with them, and they are alone in quarantine. So it is important that we check on them. "I understand, Millie, but Millie," Susie replies, "is this how it is going to be from now on?" "No, Susie, it will get better. We just have to keep sticking together." And this was the end of our story time. I hope that you have all enjoyed it. Now for home assignments, you have a worksheet and a quiz. I hope you can find the link of these two in the description box. And for reflection, I want you to read these 4 questions carefully and think about them and write your answers in a piece of paper. You can send me the picture or you can write your answers in the comment box. I hope you find this video very informative, and I hope that the video has made a lot of things clear in your mind regarding the parts of the speech and the story session we did of coronavirus. Take care. See you soon.